I like a good impromptu.
Tysida.
Wait, I got something to say. Thank you for joining us. This is going to be a really dope intro episode because I have a group of people behind the camera who I think bring out the best in me. So I think this is going to be fun. They also have a good sense of humor. So let's do it.
So, just starting off, tell us who you are, what you're about, maybe even a possible fear about this.
Ooh, you want to get into it. All right. So I'm Tysida. I'm a mother. Oh, you know what? This is a hard question because I've done a lot of deep work. And so it's like, who are you? Not what are your titles, right? So who am I? I'm passionate. I'm extremely creative. I think in patterns. I am the most seriously unserious person that I know. Because we're going to laugh about it. And I think I'm extremely talented and loving. And what is the fear I have about this? My biggest fear is that I worry about what other people feel about doing something that feels so natural to me. I think this is similar to how I felt becoming a mom. Is just about other people's opinions on myself. And sometimes I have a tendency to want to stop things. And so the way that I will sometimes try to manipulate energy is by not doing. So that's probably my biggest fear. But now it's out in the world.
My question for you is, what made you decide to choose this podcast? And what message do you want to spread?
To be honest, I feel like God, one thing I feel about my relationship with God is that if I decide that my purpose is bigger than me, God will always allow me to be provided for. Not that God will leave me hanging otherwise, because everything's always okay. But I believe that there's an ease and flow when I don't make everything about me. And so I have a dark and a light or loving relationship with my voice and with my thoughts and opinions, that I feel like I've always been affirmed that, what I'm saying matters. And a part of me wanting this, because I think I've thought about sharing a message since I was in middle school, when I really wanted guidance. I really wanted someone to be having the conversations with me about that things were important to me versus the conversations that I was being had with me between the 5th and 6th grade. Because I feel like it's such a transitional phase that you need the most patting and support for. I really honestly just want to have the big sister talks, or the friend talks. I feel like I'm blessed when it comes to friendship. And in my experience, I have been told that other people don't experience this. And I feel like community healing is a game changer. And so I want people to overhear these conversations. I definitely think we can trigger healing within another. And so just hearing a thought, hearing an idea, hearing an experience, hearing, overcoming adversity is a game changer. Because right now I'm having that moment and I don't know how to overcome that. I don't know how to feel through that. I don't know how to do that thing. So just hearing somebody, it's like, I'm going to take that and run with it now. So.
Tell us, give us a little sneak peek. What are some topics you are hoping to kind of, run an episode with? Who are some of the possible guests? Give us a little sneak inside.
So this first season, I wanted to dedicate to self. I feel like I'm somebody who I took the scenic route to trusting myself and liking. Now it's like myself, but like just trusting myself, validating myself. And so I wanted to start it off with that. Like, how do we do the things that we want to do? How do we lean in to ourselves? How do we choose ourselves? How do we be the thing that sometimes we desire? I want to talk about. It's a lot about like feeling. It's a lot about becoming creative thinkers, innovators in the way of like self. I've brought people that I've witnessed pivot seamlessly, gracefully, people that I believe narrate their own fucking story. I look at people who like embody confidence. When they walk into a room, you're like, period. Straight like that. Especially if you embody like that energy too, you're like, say less. And so these are people that through the years that I've known them, whether it's long or short, that I feel like I'm like, period, you just do what you want. Having your way, as you should. But it's going to be a vibe and the conversations are going to be so good. And they're going to eat, so.
Okay, this podcast sounds tea. Real tea.
Yeah.
One little last question.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm watching and listening to this podcast, what should I leave with?
You should leave with a journal prompt that returns you home to yourself. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it. Thank you so much. I love you all so much. Okay. That was so good. Look. Okay, period. Ah! Look at that.